Hello again everyone, welcome to my channel, Today Matt Builds. Today, as you already heard from my last video, I'm going to start on the diorama for the Trumpeter Titanic. But what I'll be doing first, I'll be putting the ship on the base, on the foam board, and drawing round it somehow without breaking anything. So it's going to be a bit awkward in here. I was going to do it outside, but the heavens have opened up, so there's no chance of that now. I mean, I would put another table in here, but there's just no room to put the paste table up. So it's how I'm going to draw around the starboard side. I mean, the port side's going to be simple enough, but I'll figure it out as I go along. I normally do. So, with all that said, let's make a start and drawing around this Titanic. So what I'll do now, I'm going to bring the ship over from this top shelf gently so I don't catch anything. Because it is very awkward to carry in here. So I'll put it there like so. I'll put it like that. I mean, I think I'll just like keep it on a slight angle, as if it's turning away from the iceberg. So just move my chair out the way. Get the pen. I just drop it down a minute so you can see, or just lean it back if I can anymore. No, I won't go back any more than that. So what I'll do, I'll just leave it like that, because with it being quite a long ship. Now this is the switch for the inside lights, and I've lost another 3 bulbs last time I tested it, which is these 3 here on the port side, and the starboard side weren't working at all, so there's nothing I can do about that. Everything's glued. I just can't believe how I've lost the lights. So I'm going to come out a bit. Let's hope this pen works. Now wish me luck on this, because this is the first time I've ever done something like this. So I know you shouldn't be too far out, but I just want this to be perfect. Right. I might have to come out a bit more with the propellers, because I don't want them damaged. Unless I use glue gun. Well, it's around, so bring it out a bit more. So then, let's bring this a bit further out here, like so. Which I might come out a bit more, too much there. do it like that here. I don't know if you can see that line, but I want to take the ship off and put it back on its base, then you'll be able to see it. So what we need to do now is to bring this further forward. It's about there, and this is going to be heavy. I mean, if it is too much, I can fill it with something. Not a lot, mind you. Should have come in a bit more of that. Yeah. It's not brilliant, but it's the best I can do. Okay. Move my chair in. Move that out and lift this up without damaging it. I know it's not brilliant, but I'll be sorting that out. Okay. So, is that the way it is? So here, this way. It keeps jumping over something and I don't know what it is. It could be glue. I mean, I'm not very good at this. Definitely not very good at this. Right, so that's been trimmed. So I need something now to dig it out. And I've got got a chisel here. Got a small chisel, bit blunt, but it'll do. It's a pity I haven't got some kind of machine to do this, make it a lot easier. And then once I've done this, I'll make it a bit tidier, put the ship back in and see how it goes. Set it out from here. Like so. Yeah. So I like to do things my own way. And this bulb's getting on my nerves. That's another part up. I've got a lot of these. So all this will be sorted out. So if I do one layer at a time, down with that knife. you won't see all this anyway, because like with the tin foil's going on it. Okay, it's a very untidy job because I need to get down as far, well, before the bottom anyway, not right to the bottom, because I don't want the ship to hit the wooden base. So hang on, I'll just come back a minute. I tell you what, it's hard work. It's very warm in here. Whew. It's going to take some doing this. It's going to take a while. So what I'll do, I'll stop recording, get this done, and then once I've dug down and sanded it and see how it goes, I'll come back on. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, up to now, I think I'm halfway down, which I'll show you shortly, but it still needs sorting out a bit. It's a tough job, a really tough job, because I'm using a chisel to dig it out, cutting with a Stanley knife down the side. I'll show you shortly. It's a bit of a mess, I know, but it's like I said, I've never done anything like this before. I might just try my Hachette Titanic in it for the time being. Instead of keep moving that one, I can use that for the depth, and if I think I'm at the right depth, then I can put the ship in. So I'll just show you now. Well, as you can see, there it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get me Hachette build, put it in. I know it's not going to be deep enough, but then again, saying that, just bring it down a bit. There again, yeah. I think that's deep enough for the Hachette one anyway.
Doesn't look that bad. The red hull is.
Yeah, I think that might do it, to be honest with you. But it depends on the Trumpeter one. So I might have put a bit too much foam board on it. I think that could do it. It's a pity I can't move this camera to show you properly the depth. Well, the red just comes. Oh, you can't see. The red comes up. Can't even see that. Well, it comes up this end anyway. The red, just above, just a little bit above the foam board here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try the other Titanic, see what it's like, and then I'll be able to sort it out. So if you bear with me a moment, I'll get the Trumpeter Titanic in. Well, as you can see, I put the other one in. You know something, it doesn't look all that bad. It looks like it's slightly, well, from this angle it looks like it's slightly sinking, but what I'll do, I'll get my camcorder's upstairs, damn it. Well, what I'll do, I'll get my other camera down and I'll show you. As you can see there, it's in there. It's got up to where I need it. So where the gap is, that's going to be filled with tin foil anyway. And well, what I need to be careful of is this cable. This cable here. And just bring up the camera a bit so you can see me. This is cable here, which for the lights inside, and also I need to be careful of the propellers. But what I need to do, I was going to put the cable going out that side, but now I need for it to come out this side. So I'm going to have to dig a channel out, but the trouble is it's the switch, so it's going to have to be constantly on. And also I bought an extension lead for the USB for this, but I've had to put it on that webcam here so it can reach, so you can see what I'm doing. So now then, like I said, let's be careful of the props. See how far I need to cut out a bit more. I think I've cut a bit too much out at the back here, so I'm going to fill that in and glue it all. But I won't be doing that yet. I've just put all the polystyrene in and get it sorted out from there. Because all this will be full of tin foil, all here, so including here. I might have to put some what's it in there, but I need to see where the other hole is. So there's going to be a channel here, and there's going to be a channel here for both cables. And I just hope to God, to be honest with you, all this works out. Otherwise it'd been a waste of time and money. So that's how far I've got up to now. So I think it's worked out fine somehow. But I might have to still dig a channel out at the bottom here for the switch inside to rest in, and put it on its side so the switch is constantly on, so the ship is not resting on the switch, keep turning it off. So that's going to take some. I'm gonna have to think of this. To be honest with you, I just unplug this light here because it's getting too bright in here. So that's all I've got to do now. Get it sorted out, and I've gone to the depth I needed. So I thought I might have to go deeper than that, but luckily I didn't need to. So I'm happy with it. And if you know what I mean, I'm not happy with it, but parts of it still needs trimming away. So I'm going to have to figure this out, how I'm going to do it. And I mean this down along the side here, there is a bit of a gap, but it's not that bad of a gap. And like, even though there's a big gap here at the front on the starboard side, so that's when I'm going to get the clay, because I'm going to have to put a hole in where the clay is going to go, or just lay it flat, or just dig part of it out, make the iceberg, draw around it and cut it out, and then I can start from there. But I want to get this part finished for the ship. Yeah. And then once I've got it all sorted out, then I can put the tin foil on, paint it, and it's how the hell I'm going to do it, because I need the ship inside. I mean, it does look, from this angle, it looks like the ship is sinking slightly, but I'll make sure it doesn't. I don't want it sinking, not on my diorama. I just want it to hitting the iceberg, and that's it. So, get rid of this rubbish. But it's not looking that bad, to be honest with you. I mean, look at all this lot of dug out. Like me. Use the Stanley knife first. This knife first to go round the edges, and then a chisel to dig it all out. So I'm going to leave it for today. I'll carry on off camera and try and get it sorted from there. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to finish it off camera like I just said. I know it's not brilliant, but once I've got everything sorted out, then it's going to look alright. Especially when I put the tin foil on, glue all the tin foil on. I mean, put it in pieces, crumple it and then put it in pieces. And then I've done with that, and then I can paint it. Yeah, it's not looking bad actually. And then where it's going is on this top shelf here, but I'm going to have to do some manoeuvring. My Bismarck will have to go over there when I've sorted that lot out. So for the time being it's going to stay on there until this is done, because that's going to be my work area again for another build. I don't know what yet, but it'll be for another build. That's it. So anyway, I'm not going to blabber on. I'm going to have a rest for a bit now, because that was hard work. I'm sweating dollars in it, even though it's raining. Yeah, it's pouring down. I've left the door open and everything's getting wet. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. So like I said, once I've done that, I'll record it again and I'll show you how it's gone on. So until the next time guys, you all stay safe, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.